welcome back to KTZ News. I'm Miss April, and with me I'm Professor July. How are you today?
I am doing great. I'm so glad to be here, Miss April. This coffee is amazing.
Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, and I'm really even more glad that you're here. So you're going to tell us about temperature inversions today?
Yeah, ask me the questions.
So what are temperature inversions and how do they occur?
Well, a temperature inversion is a condition in which the temperature of the atmosphere increases with altitude in contrast to the normal decrease with altitude. They occur usually during a cold front, and what happens is the cold air underlies warmer air at higher altitudes.
That's really interesting. So how do these temperature inversions impact our local weather conditions?
Well, they impact our weather because it causes smog, which is pollution, in which it affects our health. Also, it suppresses convection, which acts as a cap, and if the cap is broken, it can cause violent thunderstorms, and in cold climates, it can cause freezing rain.
That explains why we're getting sick around here so often, man. Okay, so how do these temperature inversions increase our local pollution levels?
Well, because of the smog, and it acts as a cap, it traps all the pollutants that we create in the air. And so since there's no escape for the air, we keep polluting each day. So obviously it increases our pollutants, like a lot, by a lot.
Man, that sounds like we should start going green.
Yeah, we should go green. Get back to that in a minute.
So what are the consequences of increased pollution levels on both biotic and abiotic components of our area?
Well, when people breathe in the smog that is polluting the air, they become sick and will most likely die if the pollution increases. If the people die off, then the animals will as well, and without humans or the animals, then there will be no carbon dioxide for the plants to use in photosynthesis. And if the plants, die off and wither, then, it's kind of bad. And, if we don't have people, animals, or plants to help take care of the earth, to clean it, then bacteria will be left to prosper.
Sounds like it's going to put an ending to our earth if we don't do something about this.
Oh, yeah.
So what actions can we take as individuals to reduce the impact of temperature inversions?
Well, first off, you can go green.
Go green, people.
Go green. Because basically we're just killing ourselves with the pollutants from cars, factories that are producing, chemicals and releasing it into the air. So basically, you could use wind energy, solar energy, water energy. That helps a lot, by a lot.
Also carpooling and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's good. Okay. And recycling. Recycling is good.
Recycle. Please, go green. These are a million different ways about helping these horrible temperature inversions. So would you mind explaining your chart, just giving us a little bit better understanding about how these temperature inversions work?
Well, a temperature inversion, the warm air rises, okay, because it's more dense. So the cold air sinks as the warm air is rising because cold air is less dense. More dense, my bad. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. And so when, they're switching positions, it creates a smog, which is overlying the earth. So when we're down here, making our bad chemicals, they get trapped in the smog, which then stays there and it pollutes our air.
Because the smog acts as a cap, right?
Yep.
Alright then, well, so since we all have a little bit better understanding about how these temperature inversions work, let's see about our local weather today. So, off to you, Jeff.